Hello and welcome to another new Minecraft Bedrock Edition tutorial. How you doing? So today I'm bringing you my version of a 1.16 iron farm. Now these things are pretty simple to build these days, and this version will produce between 300 and 400 iron ingots an hour. But before I get into everything, I just want to give a shout out to Old Guy on YouTube. Now he's done a ton of research into everything to do with villagers, so if you ever need any villager related help, like anything from iron farms, raid farms, villager breeding, general village mechanics, just literally anything you can think of, then jump on his channel because he knows his stuff. Okay, there'll be a link or a clicky thing either up in the screen or in the description. Okay, for this build you will need some building blocks, some non-spawnable blocks as well, 20 beds, 20 workstations, and I'm using the fletching table, 24 signs, 8 glass panes or iron bars, something like that, something that's narrow, water sources, and 5 buckets of lava. And then you need hoppers and chests for the storage, and of course you need 20 villagers. So we'll start off making a column of temporary blocks. You get to a certain height that you want to build the farm from. Yeah, that looks good. And then from there we build out 4 in every direction. And then working from the middle, we fill in 3 sets of 2 blocks on either side, and then we repeat it on the other side. And we should have that sort of shape. Next we need to place all the beds, so just place a row there and a row on the other side, and then just fill in these ends. And you should have something that looks like that. So from there, place 2 more temporary blocks in there, and then this level, the highest one, will actually be the spawning platform. So from there, take your solid blocks and count out 10 in each direction. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then just join all the ends up like so, and then fill in all the middle. And you should end up with a 21 by 21 platform. So next, take your non-spawnable blocks and just build a wall all the way around. And then in each corner you want to place little, I call them chevrons, and you want to do the same there as well. Okay, so that's the top platform done. We come on down and we'll build the lower one while we're here. So we count down 4 blocks, 3, 4, and then the 5th one will be your platform, like so. And then you basically just copy that, just make a 21 by 21 platform with the non-spawnable wall around it. Okay, so with the 2 platforms in, you should have something looks a little like this. So next we can handle the collection. So somewhere underneath you should see your temporary center column, and we just want to I'm going to put a chest there for now. I mean, obviously you can have bigger storage if you need, but that'll do for the tutorial. And then what we want to do is replace that column with hoppers. Like so. And then break a ring all the way around. And place hoppers facing into that centre one. And then just point some more going into those. As long as they all flow towards that centre one, you're golden. We can take away all these temporary blocks now. And again, on the bottom layer, you need to do a ring of hoppers. And while we're here, we can do the killing mechanism for the lower floor. So take your sign and crouch place it on the second hopper there. So it should be the middle one, and then place another sign on that one, and then you want to place a sign on top of that second one, like so. Do that for all 4 sides. Okay, so now it's time to place the glass panes, and they go basically in that corner, on the corner where the hopper is there. So it's easier to place a couple of temporary blocks like so, and then place your glass pane there. It should be at the same height as those signs there. So do that for all 4 corners. And with that done, we can place in the lava. So you take your buckets, and you'll need 4 for this, for the lower platform. And you want to sort of get yourself in there, and then look at that top hopper, and crouch place a bucket there. And you do that for every side. Now the killing mechanism for the top floor is pretty similar to downstairs. So we place 3 temporary blocks, like so. And then at the 4th, we start building out our platform. So you come out 2 in each direction. And then fill those in, and you should end up with a 5 by 5. Next, take your signs and just repeat what you did down the bottom. From that middle block, place 2 signs, and then 1 on top. And then again, glass panes in the diagonal corner. And then this time, you want to get yourself in, break that top block, and then place the lava source in its place. And that should spread out. So with all that in place, we can go ahead and place the water sources in now. And you just run water sources all the way along the straight edges. Like so, and it should all stop there, the hoppers. And then we just place a water source in each of these corners. And just do exactly the same downstairs as well. And with all that in place, the farm's pretty much done. Just need to get these pesky villagers situated now. So you come up to this top platform, this 5x5, and you want to make a checkerboard pattern. Like so. And this needs to be too high. Like so. And then if we fly on up, that's what it looks like. Now, to be fair, the middle's not needed, so we can fill that in as well. And what we're going to do, we've got 4 different cells there, so we need 5 villages in each one of those. And we need to make sure that these villages are just like normal villages. We can't have babies and we can't have the green coats, so they're no good. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. See, no good. Don't you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There you go. Okay, with your 20 villagers in, you should have something that looks like this. And then we need to get their workstations in. So I would cover them up so they don't move. We just do that a minute. You go like that. And then you take your fleshing table. And this is where it gets a little bit time consuming. You need to place one down and look for particles. And if you don't see any, it's probably because they haven't linked to the beds yet. So if that happens, you need to get yourself a little sacrificial villager and just drag him across into here so he can see the beds. There you go, he's got the particles. And you see, yeah, all these have linked to beds now. So this one's done his job. So we're very grateful, but you gotta go. And then we can get back to linking these up with their workstations. So just place a workstation down in the center, check for the particles, and then again, if you missed it, break it, and then you'll see the thundercloud particles. So we know that the villager that linked with it is in this cell. And we just want to replace one of these temporary blocks. Do the same again. So it's this side. This one. There you go. And with that done, you should, yeah, there you go. Cats and iron golems. So once that's finished, you should have something that looks a little like that. If you come to the side. So I hope that's clear. I hope you can see how that works. I'll just go ahead and cover all this up. Well, that's the farm complete, and in no time at all you'll be getting loads of iron. Like I said, this will produce 300 to 400 iron ingots an hour, which isn't too bad for what I think is actually quite a simple build. So there you go, a nice simple, easy, quick iron farm, which has pretty good rates, to be fair. But there you go, there's a couple going on. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, then please do leave a like. And if you'd like to see more, then please do subscribe. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.